What's up, everybody? Happy Saturday. How you all doing? I am still on the hunt for a rock. I just cannot get a decent rock pet. What's going on there, Tiger? No brain. Says come on, even though it said a clear start time. Pontus. Nistic. What's up, what's up? How is everybody? So anyway, today's goal is to find rocks. I mean, everybody is screenshotting and sending me copies or sending me all of these rocks that are just incredible. And my rocks are not incredible. In fact, they're not even good. I think I've got one decent rock, but I get so many zero stat rocks. I actually started the day with a zero stat rock. I woke up and I'm like, you know what? There's without a doubt today's the day, right? I'm gonna get a great rock. So I come in and I run it, and the first rock of the day, zero stats. So anyway, I'm gonna do public rock runs here today, and just gonna be doing the rock. So only gonna be clearing wave 14 and then restarting because I needs to get me some rocks. The rocks are that special loot. Now this is, although I'm frustrated that I haven't gotten a rock, this is actually the feel from DD1 that I was really hoping for. As there's something super special that can drop even right now in the beta that's really, really rare and is game changing. It's super, super good. I mean, early game, it will actually double your stats, yet it's a super rare item to get. So that right there is the thing that I personally feel that DD2 is missing and DD1 captures. And like I said, although I'm getting damn frustrated I haven't gotten a dang rock, this is what I loved about DD1, is getting that special item. Because once I get it, I'm going to be like, oh yeah. And it's going to feel like I just got something absolutely incredible. So I'm going to finish this rock run up. So I've got this wave to go right here. And then I will go out and queue them up public. I got to be honest, I've gotten the zero stat rocks. I mean, I understand that getting a great rock, like with all four builder stats, over 100, is very possible right now, yet extremely rare. But I do think there shouldn't be any zero stat rocks in there. Every rock should have something on it, in my opinion. But you know, hey, it's beta. The enrage auras, all of the little rank and file mobs, like orc and lower, it pisses them off and they start hitting their friends. Shelly Lynn says Jimothy is now a hipster. Just saying, y'all. Shelly Lynn said so. Rocks are a pet, Professor. It's one of the... There's 4 pets in the DDA beta, and as far as a builder pet, and we all know that, you know, it's a tower defense game. It's all about the build, right? As far as a builder pet goes, it is without a doubt far and beyond the best pet in the beta. Rocket! What's going on, Rocket? How you doing? Get them R's kicking. I actually got an actual DPS monk now. Now, he's not geared and all decked out. He's still... Actually, his stats are still kind of low. But it's a dedicated DPS monk. It's going to be a tower boost monk, actually. But I am going to not ignore the hero boost side of it, so I can still put out some semi-decent DPS when I need to. You were playing Monster Boy 4. Pets don't have abilities, Pontus. They're like DD1 pets. So they have massive stats on builder pets. This propeller cat that I'm carrying around right now, doubles my damage from my primary attacks 100% of the time. So just by using a prop cat, I'm doing double damage from my melee attacks and my secondary attack. Which is just awesome. Oh no. Oh, saved by the bridge. So these are DD1 pets, and one thing you're going to find, if you haven't, if you're not familiar with DD1 pets, if you get some DD1 pets and play around with them, it will make you hate DD2 pets. My stats are all crap, Pontus. It's all about the rock. So there's nothing to show off. I am far from being like some beast mode geared guy out there. I've just grinded through it. My builders are level 60 plus now. So it's all about my level is the only reason I'm really surviving as far as I am, because I'm missing that super special loot item for builders, and I need more than one, but I haven't even gotten one really good one yet, and that is the pet rock. This is the aspect of Dungeon Defenders games that really drew me in to begin with. Now, don't misunderstand what I'm saying. You guys know I love DD2. However, DD2 doesn't have that special loot draw that DD1 had, and they're already giving us a slight taste of that in the beta right now. Pontus, the rock pets will go well over 100 in stats. Yeah, they share level, but you gotta have them in your deck. The heroes in your deck share the XP. This is a new hero that I created after the original 4 heroes. I've got 8 heroes now. I'm actually gonna have 10 when it's all said and done for the beta. I've got 2 apprentices. One is a waller and one is a tower builder. I'm going to make a 3rd apprentice for DPS. I've got 2 monks. Actually, I may end up having 11 characters total. I've got 2 monks, which one, of course, is the Aura monk, the builder, and then the next is my tower boost monk, which is my work in progress here from today. Now, I can tell you that I've done enough grinding of the armor and stuff that when I do find a good rock, I'm going to have some impressive stats. But right now, it is 100% all about finding the rock. Yeah, this is a true beta test there, Zach. So, this is only a 3-week limited beta. At the end of the 3 weeks, everything we do here disappears. I'm doing it for science, y'all. Doing it for science. Do they kafoof? I guess I'm too old, there, Stock. I don't know what you mean by kafoof. Maybe I'll have to get the Googles out, or get the Googles out later. Bashar, what's up? Danny, welcome back. My rate is actually low. I was originally told when I first started by pretty reliable sources that the rate wasn't scaling properly on the auras, and it actually is. So I just started working on rate this morning, so my rate is super, super low in comparison to my other stats. Rate is, it seems like rate scales the best right now on the apprentice and the squire. I don't know the exact number off the top of my hand though, Michael. Give me just 1 second. I'll look here as soon as this wave's over. As easy it is in the beta. Really? You finished the game in 6 hours? That's weird because I'm 50 hours in yet, and I've yet to clear Alchemical Labs Survival on Insane, so you must be doing something really impressive, Pontus. I mean, I don't know how on earth you could have possibly done all the content. That's incredible. I mean, if you mean by playing medium mode campaign on all the maps, you just got, well, you don't have the high-end gear yet, though, then. Alchemical Labs Survival Wave 20 to 25 is where you're going to get those 1200 item power armor pieces. Omni got one last night on his first run. Lucky son of a gun. Alright, Rocky! Crap Rock. I mean, this one at least has got all 4 tower stats, which that is good in that regard. But this rock just won't cut it. I mean, that's probably better than one of my current rocks, to be honest. The game comes in February 2020 is the target date right now, Blondes. Alright, let's head on out to Tavern here, and I'll get a public match started. And let's see, I'll show you all my stats right now. This is my Aura Monk. Not enough into Fortify. In fact, I got some points right now. I'll put them right into that. Or do I want to go rate? I definitely want to start working that rate more. You know, I'm going to put 5 points into health and the remaining 10 into rate. Exclamation beta in chat, Ghost Track, will get you a link to their Kickstarter posts. And there's actually a link to their store there. Holy crap. See, Cookie saw a $14.97 staff today. That's incredible. Or there we go. Danny's got the link. Thanks there, Danny. Appreciate it. Anyway, like I said, I'm sitting here bitching and moaning about not finding... Here's my apprentice builder. This is my best geared hero for sure. And once again, no exceptional rock. I mean, the perfect rock would be all 4 builder stats over 100 in each stat on all 4. And I've seen screenshots of a ton of them, so I know they exist. I just personally don't have one. Let's see. What do we want to do? Let's go... Let's keep cranking on the power here. So that's my 2 primary builders, and then I'm currently leveling my Boost Monk and my Waller Apprentice. In fact, I need to put points into my Waller Apprentice because he's kind of weak still. Do I not even have a stat? What? Where did my staff go? Let me find him a staff to use real quick. I wonder what happened there. I must have accidentally hit F on something. So this is a Waller, so all I'm looking for is the Fortify stat. There's a 4. What was that one? That one's a 3. Let's see, we'll equip this one. And try to find a better one here. Here's a 6. Another 6, a 3. Actually, let's equip that one just because it looks cool as hell. Let's pull arm. Another 6. And a 4. Alright, that's just all I got for stabs. Let's see, what do we got? You only have 120 tower power? Well, I mean, that's why you completed the game in 4 hours, Ponus. There's no way you did all the insane survivals. Got all but Fortify on board. That's not bad on board. That's great for an apprentice. You don't really need the Fortify on the apprentice unless it's a Waller. Or it wasn't Ponus that said that, was it? I'm sorry. Or yeah, it was. Let's see, off topic. Any DD type game Play Store to play while on a bus? I'm not sure off the top of my head, to be honest, Rocket. Charles, does the Aura Monk's defenses benefit from a different monk being your DPSer? No, it has to be the hero that placed the defense. Yeah, beta is just PC. I'm doing good, Hamburger. Yeah, get that rock on your apprentice for sure. And there's the bad side of the rock. Your movement speed is complete junk. So what you have to do is pop on your quicker hero to get around the map, and then switch to that individual hero to build or whatever you're doing. Let's see. Let's just keep going into the tower boost there. Does the rock cook for you? I wish the rock cooked for me. If you pre-order for console, will you get beta access on PC? If you pre-order the package that says beta access, it doesn't matter what platform you order it for, you will get a PC beta code. How do I feel about the map time length? I think it's on par with DD1 survival mode. Danny, can you link that again? Anyone who's curious about any of the pricing or the various consoles, you can pre-order it from, or look at the prices anyway, from preorder.dungeondefenders.com. And that will have all of the deets for you. All of them details. Alright, let's do it, y'all. Let's get us some rocks today, huh? Let me show you guys my day so far of rocks. Now, this isn't just today. But, let's see. There's my first rock of the day right there. It's like, oh, man, really? And I've already trashed so many of those rocks. Let's see, that is a keeper, even though it's not great. And that's a keeper, even though it's not great. Now, let me see the rocks I'm using right now to build with. I might have a better one sitting here. Power range boost. I just can't give up the... Actually, that one's got power and rate. That would be a nice bump up on the rate, actually. But do I want to lose 48 range? What is my range at? My range is only 171. I don't think I want to lose 48 range. Lock the rock. That's right. Gonna lock that. I ran into what I'm really hoping is not how it's gonna be. And that is the monk's hero boost is not currently affecting damage of pets, and that was a big bummer. Oh, you hit shift, Danny, but it only works in your inventory. You can hit shift and look at your stats, just in your inventory though. The game is scheduled to release February 2020. Let's do it, y'all. Anybody wants to play? Come play. Now, I'm not going past Wave 14, just so y'all know. This is a rock farm specifically. So I don't want anybody getting bummed out when I leave the map. Wave 15 is survival mode, easy monkey. Every map has a pet. So... the deeper well, you get a prop cat. The ancient mines, you get the steam robot. The lava mines, you get this rock that I'm going for here today. And then on Alchemical Laboratory, you get a giraffe on treadmill. The giraffe on the treadmill gives you a speed boost. If you could find one of those that was really good with a lot of good builder stats, it would be awesome for one of your builders, helping you get around the map to build it quicker, you know? What's going on, Grimlock? Steven, what's up? That person flavored text is good. I wonder who wrote it. I wonder, Lalta. I wonder. Alright, let's get it, y'all. Come get a rock. What'd you guys think of my clickbaity thumbnail? I worked really hard on that this morning. Getting the rock up in there. That's awesome stuff. Alright, so... It's just going to say Juice Bag's game, so feel free to hop on in and join me. Let's go rock hunting, y'all. On wave 10 of Lava Mines, Dukin. Oh, watch your ear bleeds. Alright. Now, this will be a nice casual day, and I'll be honest with you, I know you all want to see me do the really hard content and get super challenged, but I really need this dang rocks. And plus, I'm going to be honest, you guys know I grind. I don't mess around. Well, my sleeps has been a little rough these last few days. And, yeah, I mean, what more can I say? I need an easy day. What's that? The wife's like, and he made me drive to work every night. Sorry, dear. I'm sorry. And I made her drive to work every night. There. Juice is evil. You thought Dwayne was going to be here? You never know, Lotte. He may show up. I mean, I'm not very optimistic that he will, but you never know. He just might. Anyway, there's Z-Lounce. We got familiar names here. We got KVN. Nah, it's public. Just look for Juice Bag's game on the Daily Bob. Yeah, man, send the Rock some emails, Lotte. Let's get him defending some dungeons. Dwayne is the Rock with 200 stats on everything. That's right. It's up to you. I mean, Ponus, I'm playing for fun, you know? I mean, I don't care that the stuff is disappearing. I'm actually glad that the stuff is not saving. I mean, first off, it's so early. The game is going to have so many changes between now and launch. It wouldn't be right to save this stuff. In addition to that, how bad does it suck when you're a player that starts playing a game right away on launch day, and everybody around you is completely overgeared? Not that everybody would be, but you know what I mean. So it's good that everyone is starting on the same page on launch day. But in addition to that, remember that all the stuff we're getting, we only have access to Insane Mode. So all of this stuff will get thrown away anyway. Even if we could save it all. Because as soon as we could start, we would, you know, as soon as we got the Nightmare gear and the Massacre gear. Take it easy, Grimlock. Thanks for swinging by. Because it's the Rock, Pat. There, Riley. It's all about the Rock. That, and this is the easiest map. I mean, it's not necessarily the easiest map, but the DU is very friendly on this map compared to the others. No, it's not a free-to-play game. It's a regular retail game. It's like DD1. You know, you buy the game, you have the game, you can unlock everything in the game, and then when new content comes, there could be a DLC. And then the DLC will have new stuff, and then you buy the DLC. Just like any other retail game. Yeah. Sorry, Danny. I just can't get over that, man. It's just my favorite thing ever. Now, one thing, DSTs scale really well once you get some defense rate going. They're just beast. But the downside of DSTs is they are massive aggro magnets for the big ogre snot balls. So the DSTs get hit like a mofo by the ogre bugs. And the ogre bugs, let me tell you, man, that is some rocky deep diving bugs right there, because Those things hit really, really hard. Alright, not enough juice to finish it out. I'll just, I'll get it here on this wave, hopefully. Let me run at super full speed here and come get this juice. You can swap characters during the build phase. I think it's... Oh, crap. I put a healing R there. Oh, both sides. I put the wrong R's down, damn it. I feel good about the difficulty so far, Dukin. It's very comparable to DD1. You know, you should be able to clear all the insane content in DD1 in about the same amount of time. So, I mean, I feel pretty good about the base difficulty right now, for sure. I'm going to do a test here. There's a theory that the farthest tower away that's high aggro will aggro the ogre snots, and I want to test that theory right here and see. It's situational when it works. Alright, let's get the... I guess I need to get on the correct hero to place auras, right? Let's see, let's get this built out proper here. And then, actually, I think that's good enough. What's up, Blade? What do you think about that? What do you think about that Railjack news there, Blade? There's Railjack news. I know you've been warframing it out for a while. You pulled Shelly Lynn away with you. Alright, where'd the... Looks like my lightning aura icon disappeared. It's still there. The electric aura, pardon me. Building your fuselage. Ox as well? Yeah. I think Oxbow was playing... He's been playing Warframe for a long time, hasn't he? Birthday in 4 days? Holy crap, Ed. Uh-oh. I'm having some framey issues here on stream. I'm going to get rid of damage numbers. Sorry, y'all. The damage numbers seem to chew up the stream's bitrate. And then 4K, 4000 kbps is not enough to actually handle the stream without dropping frames with the numbers on. So for DPS characters, Alex, originally I was intending to do 4 DPS heroes. And then I actually switched my... I decided not to go DPS on the Monk, and I went Tower Boost instead. And I decided not to go DPS on the Apprentice. And went as a Waller instead. One nice thing about the Apprentice walls, although they're really squishy compared to the Squire, the Apprentice walls are only 1 DU. I can't choose between a game in early beta versus a game that's completed blank. That wouldn't be a very fair comparison. I haven't seen enough of DDA to say whether I like DD2 or DDA more. I mean, it's, you know, there's 4 maps. It's a limited beta. Oh, you dragged Ox in. Well, I mean, Warframe's a great game. Blade, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I am liking what I see so far. Like I said right at the beginning, even though I am bitching and moaning about the rocks, I thought last night, and I'm like, God dang it, everybody's got a good rock but me. And then I'm sitting here thinking, and I'm like, you know what? I've been farming Ultimate Plus Plus dice pets in DD1 for several years. Years. Not days. So, I mean, this is really... It's the aspect that really captures someone like me personally into keeping on with the grind and getting that replay value, and that is that extremely rare, extremely valuable loot, you know? What's up, Icos? I mean, it's fair, you know? I mean, they're great games. DD1's a great game. DD2's a great game. If you like DD1 and don't like DD2, that's fair. That's your opinion. If you like DD2 and don't like DD1, that's fair too. That's your opinion. You know, we've all got them. The bottom line is both games are awesome games. You know, just the Dungeon Defenders franchise as a whole is good stuff. We need, you know what we need? And I know there's some Crobies watching. We need OMD3 to be really, really good. That way there's some forced competition, and it'll make both games better. Because, you know, Dungeon Defenders, there's no lying. Dungeon Defenders rules the roost as far as action tower defense games. There's no action tower defense games better than Dungeon Defenders games. I mean, yeah, that's my opinion, but since it's my opinion, of course, for me, that means it's true. But if there was another great action defense game out there, it would make both of those games better because it would have competition to push each other, you know? I soloed all of OMD games. I soloed all of DD2 as well, so that's just not even true. DD2 is actually easier solo than in a group, in my opinion. The health scaling on the mobs make things much more difficult in a group in DD2. You can indeed solo everything. You have move face. It's actually easier to solo everything than it is to do a group. If you're the builder and you're the one who's grinded out the gear and set up the heroes, now obviously if you're not the builder and you've never grinded out the gear and set up your builders, then yeah, you're going to need somebody to carry you. But if you're the guy that's building, it is way easier for you to play a solo match in DD2 than it is to play with a group. That's fact. Way easier. I mean, and it's not even a small amount. It's just a lot easier. Well, you just have to have your heroes set up. If you can't build the game for solo, then you certainly can't build the game in a group environment. I mean, that's the thing with Dungeon Defenders games. It's a loot-based game, right? So, I mean, it's a grinder. You gotta find that perfect loot. All about the loot. Well, it's the same thing in DD1. You gotta grind out the gear. You're not clearing all the Nightmare Hardcore content in DD1 without having the gear. Well, you're not going to clear Chaos 7 content in DD2 without having the gear. That's just how it is, you know? Well, DD2, not even as much. DD2, it's more the shards. If you don't have the full collection for DD1, Moveface, now's the time, dude. Or soon, anyway, because you got massive Steam sales coming up. Now, I don't want to speak for Chromatic, obviously, but I'm completely guessing DD1 stuff is going to be on very steep sales here come holiday time. Well, I mean, if you cheated in any game, then you didn't play the game. You know, that's just how it is. I've still got plenty of heroes in DD1 that aren't level 100. No, there is not secrets at all the maps. In fact, there's only a few secrets in the entire game. Like, I mean, it depends on, I guess, what you think a secret is. Like, a secret, like, getting the flare on the pirate map. There's only a few of those. It's actually, things seem a lot easier, Jonas, in a group in DDA. Some of the maps that I was struggling with in like the late waves on like wave 24, wave 25, do it in a group was way easier. Just because it's so, you know, we're at that point where we don't have the big boy stats, only having the insane gear. So you're constantly repairing ROs, you're constantly repairing your towers that are getting hit by the ogre snot. So having someone else around doing all that is just massive quality of life. You know? It makes it much smoother. All your heroes on DD1 got wiped. That's really weird. Oh, my frames are just terrible today. God dang it, man. Is there a Windows update going? My connection is really dropping through the floor. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me tab out for a sec here and try to... It's not the server. Or is it the YouTube server? That's a possibility. Let me see. Let me look and see if there's a Windows update going. God, man, a Windows update would just really bum me out right now. It's a tower boost, Monk Luke, but it's a work in progress. I don't have him all finished out. He's still kind of nub. No, there's no Windows update. That's my usual go-to to blame, is Windows updates. I mean, it may be just a connection with YouTube, because I'm not having a connection problem at all with other programs. Hopefully it's smoothed out now. Yeah, hopefully that was a one-time thing. Windows updates are the spawn of the devil. Good Lord, give us a finished product for God's sakes and quit updating it. I guess that's not how it works. Oh no, I'm stuck. Oh. Gonna have to wait for the build phase. Oh, there we go. No, I don't have a monitors that go black when playing any games. Will DDA and DD1 be smoothly run on a $650 PC, I'm assuming you're saying? Yeah, you'll probably have to turn some graphics down, but... Oh, I got my updates properly set up, Morpheus, but you gotta realize I'm using my PC 16 to 18 hours a day for editing, recording, etc. So unless an update is perfectly timed, the problem with Windows updates is not the setup. It doesn't take anything to set it up. You know, it's you hit the button and schedule it. It's not like rocket science. The problem is even when you do that, it trickle downloads. They were forced to add in that 7-day wait for the 7-day pause for non-pro users because of that trickle download thing. It's completely the most irritating thing in the entire world. No, there's not secrets on all the maps, Blank. Nah, Kill Me doesn't work yet. As far as I know. Let's look again. I haven't tried it. No, doesn't work. I mean, it's beta, you know. It's not... All the features are not here. Can I brainless... Well, there's no such thing as flame auras in DDA. No, I can't. I can survive the first wave just dropping lightning strike aura, or lightning auras, or electric auras, pardon me. I can't quit saying different things to y'all. Electric auras and strength drain auras, I can probably get up to like wave 6 or 7. What's going on there, Omni? What character am I hoping comes to DDA? I hope the EV comes to DDA. I hope the DD1 flavored summoner comes to DDA. I want to say I hope the Jester comes to DDA, but I think the Jester would need some massive reworks, so I'm not even going to include that one. Man, my frames are dropping again, y'all. I may have to do a short stream today because of my connection here. Do I smoke very much? Well, I live in Washington. I'm joking, I'm joking. No, I don't smoke very much. What's going on, Ponderous? Long time no see. The Jester was really super fun to play, but it had some mechanics that could pretty easily be considered broken mechanics. But it was... The Jester's my favorite active hero in DD1. But, like I said, it's got some mechanics that are, you know, would need some rework, I think. Oh, real life keeps happening, Grimlock. That's all good, man. Xbox was underdeveloped. Yeah, PC had a lot more content in DD1 than on any of the consoles. I just don't know what's going on with my bitrate here today, y'all. It just keeps coming and going really, really bad. I mean, it's got that Windows Update feel to it, but I just checked to see if there was an update, and it said no. Windows has got that trickle download in the background that you have no control over. Shy of blocking it. Welcome to my luck there, Night Pulse. Yeah, there's people over 8K now on PC, Luke, but that's people that have been playing the game consistently for years. Washboard's a badass, man. He got like what, 8,500 or something, some ungodly stats. So yeah, like I mean, I can't say it enough about the loot. I mean, I've been complaining about special loot in DD2 for several years. So, and I love the special loot that's available in DD1. And this, you know, although I want me a rock, and I want me a rock now, this is it, man. This is what originally hooked me into Dungeon Defenders 1. If you're a Windows Pro user, you can, Morpheus. If you're not, you can't. Well, I don't have Windows Pro. Gives you the demo vibes you first had when you played the DD1 demo back in the day. Indeed. It will be casual wheat, but this is a limited PC only beta. Quarter 2 of 2020. It's this target date for Xbox and PlayStation. I believe I saw that. Yeah, if my stream keeps bogging down, though, I'm going to end up making it a short stream today. I do apologize for that. I've been streaming like a mofo, though, y'all. I've gone a minimum of 12 hours a day since the beta hit. That's why it's so important for people to communicate what they want to see. That scares me every time. At the end of the wave, there's a little hitch. With it only being 3 weeks, you all have to tell me things that you want to see. Just in case it's something that wasn't on my radar, you know? But I'm going to put the time in and fully explore every aspect of this beta. But anything anyone wants to see specifically that I haven't been covering, don't hesitate to leave a comment on a video or send me a message or whatever. Theoretically, the level cap is 100, Luke, is what it shows in game. I don't think anybody has made it there yet. Somebody may have made it. The Squire's next on my list. I need to work on. I just need to get some stats. I need to get some rocks with stats on it so I can get the better gear. Send me a message on Discord or something then, Morpheus. Because I won't remember that from stream chat. Oh, I'll be making lots of tutorials when the game comes out, Luke. I'm excited for it. I cannot wait. Absolutely cannot wait. I am ready to go. I mean, when this game goes live, I am going to be going ham. Alright, so the farthest away thing is just not accurate. This is not doing anything over here. It's just aggro levels, and it appears that the DST has the highest aggro level, as it should, I guess, because ogres are just always targeting the DST. I mean, I guess I could put a dummy DST in to try to soak up some of the shots. Put one in, like right here, and see if it soaks up shots. It may not. Nicely, huh? I've done the same thing, GRI. It's the worst feeling ever. I do think that that is something that should have been added in DD2 with the rerolls, is stopping you. Now, there is a confirmation, but with needing to do 286 rerolls, it's something you spam, you know? You're gonna hit that button, spam it, and I know, myself included, so many people that have rolled past a 10. Nice, Radioactive. Yeah, y'all, it's appearing like this could definitely be a shorter stream today. Let me turn down some of the graphics, that way at least I'm not losing frames then. Let's see, let's turn shadow quality down. I'm going to turn lens... Well, lens flare is already on high. I'll leave it at that for now and see how it runs. I had to experience leveling up gear. Oh, you mean in DD2? I did experience it on console, Luke. I played on the PlayStation 4 for almost a year. That was my main account for a long time. DD1? Well, I mean, I experienced the grind on PC. I never played DD1 on console. I didn't have a console then. I skipped the 360 genre. My son had a PS3. But the majority of the time it was in his room. You know, he had a little TV going in his room so he could play. Alright, what do we want to do? I want to use the DU just to use the DU. Let's just put... We'll go another fireball here. Or flame burst, pardon me. You had to hold the trigger down for ages. Youch. I know that Chromatic's very focused on making sure that there's smooth controls with the controller, and that it's very controller friendly in DDA. It is if you can find one with good stats, Radioactive, because it's got a speed boost on it, and you know, speed boost is happy times. I would love to have a bad boy giraffe, but every giraffe I've seen has had little to no stats on it. Same thing with cats. I'd love to have a really good prop cat. I see Omni, the very first prop cat he gets has got like 8 stats on it. The best prop cat I've seen has got 3. Well, it's comparable to DD1, Leon. It's very comparable to DD1 survival. Well, I mean, useless stats are better than no stats, right? At least then you see that you got some stats on it. I think that's some feedback that Chromatic needs to hear, Leon. I have to agree. I don't think there should be 0 stat pets. I mean, low stats I can understand, but 0 stats? Thanks, that one kid. Appreciate it. Your cat has vitality plus flora. That's nothing wrong with that. Man, my bitrate is killing me today, and I just don't know what the problem is. I'm assuming it might be just my connection to YouTube, because I've got nothing else streaming in the background. The wife's watching the Michigan game, and they are beating the poo out of Indiana 30-14. About to be higher because they just scored. So no, she's not like streaming a movie or anything. Well, I mean, I agree, but it just needs to be brought to Chromatic's attention on the forums, you know? Or I'm assuming that at the end of the beta there might be potentially some sort of survey. It's important to give feedback for that stuff, because that's the purpose of the beta. You know, if there's something that you see in the beta that you don't think is right or that you don't like, you've got to let them know. Because they don't know unless you tell them, you know? Nori, what's up? Been a while, huh? You've already posted like 20 things on the forum? Well, save it up and make one big post. You know, once you play a little bit more. Monk face. I've heard quite a bit about the monk face. Poyan Gaming. That name does sound familiar. I do remember your name, though. Everyday Wanderer, what's going on? I'm excited to see it. I mean, what we got a taste of is a limited taste. It just gives us a basic feel for the basic systems in the game. I'm anxious to see more. You know, I'm super stoked to see the game launch. And I hope it's awesome. I would absolutely, there'd be nothing that would make me happier than to put several thousand hours into a DDA game in 2020. There's no doubt. Nothing would make me happier. Well, I mean, I'm sure there's something that would probably make me happier, but you know, that would rank up there pretty high. Yeah, I'm going to be doing all public matches, Everyday Wanderer, so I'm going to be leaving out to Tavern after every match. Needs to get me some rock action. The people are outside cutting the grass. Gonna get noisy in a minute. They're about to pass by the house. You can't compare it at this point, Nori. It's too limited of a beta to do a fair comparison. I mean, if you compared them side by side right now, DD2 would auto win because DD2 is a feature complete game. And this is not only a beta, but a limited beta with, you know. I didn't hit 10,000 on DD2. I probably will. In fact, I may just make that like a focus over the next few months, waiting for DDA to launch. Just for lols, no other reason. I mean, there's lots of people there's people that are over 20,000 Ascension right now. So it's not like going for some kind of world first or something. It would be more like just a fun personal goal, you know? For no other reason than just to get another digit. Make it a 5-digit number. Watch these ogres burn when I boost these DSTs. Oh yeah. Chewing them up. Of course, the DSTs are getting chewed up in return, though, but because ogre boogie balls, the ogre boogie balls are rough. I'm pretty confident Ascension will not come to DDA. It'll have a leveling system more consistent with DD1 is what's in the beta right now. And I'm good with that. Well, luckily I will never hit Ascension 65k. So that will never be a concern of mine. I don't think anyone will hit 65k, to be honest with you. It would just be too boring. I mean, you would have completely beaten the game so many thousands of times. Well, not thousands, but hundreds of times over. That how on earth could you constantly keep grinding it? Well, there is no max in DD2. You can keep going forever, but I mean, I'm to a point now where I'm pretty happy with where I'm at in DD2. I mean, there's no doubt about it, I got my money's worth out of DD2. No, I'm not fully maxed out. It's an unlimited game. I mean, to fully max all of your heroes in DD2 would, like, literally take grinding crafting materials for thousands of hours. Z-Laltz is gonna die here, man. Get them all boosted up. DD2 is 32-bit, so it's 2.14 bill. My lightning auras really rip it out when I boost them too, or my electric auras. God, man, it's gonna take me all the way till launch to quit saying lightning auras. I do apologize, y'all. My frame rate is just god awful today. I'm gonna give it a little time to recover, but if it doesn't recover, I'm gonna have to just call it a shorty stream today. I will work on some edited content. I actually have another tips and tricks for the beta video. Well, I've got the outline for it. I just need to record it and edit it. I'll play Save the World again at launch. But I'm not very pleased. I mean, recently they've made some nice additions, but the last couple of years, I'm not very pleased with the direction Save the World has taken. No, it's not a bug. It's actually fairly common. I've probably thrown away 10 rocks now with 0 stats on it. So it's very common. Well, I mean, it might be a bug that it doesn't have any stats, but it's not unusual at all. It's very, very common thing. It's a pet rock. If you remember the pet rock from DD1, it's got big boy stats on it, but it decreases your movement speed to poo. So it's in this stage of the game, in the insane stage of the game, it's an awesome builder rock, or one that you're not moving around. Yeah, they've already confirmed negative stats won't be a thing. Good lord, man. The frames are unreal today, y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna... I mean, I hate to do it, especially during beta, but I'm gonna have to do just a shorty stream today, as it just... You know, we're all at the mercy of our connection, and my connection is saying no today for some reason. It's a pet, listen. I should have boosted over here. Ogres are coming here. I'm still going to be playing today, though, y'all, so I will do lots of public matches today. Just keep an eye out for, you know, juice bags when you're when you're looking for games. And I will be playing tons and tons and tons today. Yeah, I'll be live on Twitch later. Can I repeat that? It's a pet. Like, you see I've got a propeller cat pet. A rock is another type of pet. No, pets are DD1 flavor pets, Jamal. So they bring awesomeness. Right now, this prop cat is giving me double damage on my primary attacks here on the monk. Just like in DD1. It's good stuff. I've got a 7700K loot. My problem is not my machine with any game I play. My problem with every game I play is I live out in Podunk, in the middle of nowhere on the Pacific Northwest coast. And the ISPs in the area are complete crap. It's an i7. Thanks, sir, Your Majesty. I do appreciate it. So bear with me through this one, y'all. If you have any questions, by all means, get them out there. Because sadly, this is going to be a really short stream, as I just can't stream all framey like this. The lawnmower's passed, and I'm going to mute you guys for a sec. Alright, I'm back. In-game, my frame rate stays over 100 on every map except Deeper Well. Deeper Well from Wave 10 on, in Survival, my frame rate drops substantially. Yeah, I beat it last night after the stream, Leon. Well, there hasn't been any optimization passes yet, Skoglin. It's too early. There will be optimization passes. Well, I say there hasn't been any. I'm sure there's been optimization passes. But there hasn't been a final optimization pass yet. That won't happen until closer to launch. I don't make enough money to have the high-end machine parts. PC parts, it's one of the rough things about it, is they get outdated so fast, and the new stuff is so expensive. Like always, through my entire life of PC gaming, I have always had like the previous model of things. I've never had the newest stuff. It's just, it costs too much. I don't have that kind of money, you know? Stuck flyer over there. Man, that lawnmower guy. Why is it that the lawnmower people will never run until I hit the stream button? Alright, we got, what, 2 more waves? This wave and the next wave, and we get our rock. Give me that rock! My next upgrade will definitely be a GPU again. I'm using a 1070, but my GPUs get a lot of work, you know? They're constantly getting worked. I worked on that one for a minute, Jonas. It's been a while since I've made some fun thumbnails. Sounds like you're probably about due too, then, Clowner. GPUs, man, I tell you, they've come back around a little bit, but the cryptocurrency craze and all the cryptocurrency miners out there completely just destroyed GPU pricing over the last many years. This isn't, the frames that you guys are seeing is not in-game. This is not happening in-game. I'm seeing 120 frames per second. No problem. The frame rate issues that you're seeing is from my internet connection is having issues today. I keep dropping down to, I have it set at 4000 kbps bitrate, and it's dropping down as low as like 600 and 700 right now. So I've got something going on with my ISP that's causing my frame rate to go up and down. Like I said, that's not what I'm seeing in game. I'm running at a smooth 100 plus FPS right now, no problems. This is going to be my last map, y'all. It's that bad. I mean, I appreciate you guys hanging out, even with the crappy video quality. But, you know, like I said, we're all at the mercy of our connections. And my connection is just saying no. Just need to restart my PC and download more RAM. I'll work on that, Dukin. There you go, straight from the Googles. Restart and download more RAM. Check. The problem with my ISP is they've abandoned this area. There's no competition where I live. Like, the best thing that could happen for the people that live here, now we plan on moving next year, so this won't be an issue for me forever, but for the people that live right here where I live, the best thing that could happen is either 5G coming into the area or those low altitude satellites going live, which I haven't heard any news about those in a while now. But the problem here is we have one option for internet, and it's Charter. But in my neighborhood specifically, I live right on the coast. It's outside. It's off the beaten path, so to speak. And they've basically pulled support from the area because there's just not enough revenue being generated here. And I've been a huge pain in the ass for them, let me tell you. Because I complained constantly. But when you, like, if someone moves in next door, they don't even have the option to get service through Charter Communications where I live. Yet that's who I use. I was grandfathered in where I didn't lose my connection when they pulled out of the area. But they just don't care about it. I get an incredible download speed. Well, I mean, incredible for low budget cable. But I'm at like 150 gigs down, but I'm only 5 megs up. So I actually stream at 4, and right now it just dropped down to 1700. So I mean, that's just, like I said, don't take what you're seeing as what it looks like in game, as this is not what I'm seeing. I'm looking at the stream right now cringing, so I do apologize, y'all hanging in there with me. As soon as I get this rock, this stream is going to be done for the day, sadly. Assuming my connection improves later after restarting and downloading more RAM. I'll be live later on over on Twitch. They would have to do through the phone company. I'm not even sure who the local provider is, to be honest. They'd have to do DSL. Or satellite. And we all know satellite right now is poo. And DSL has always been poo. Except back in the dial-up days, DSL was the shit. But we're far away from those days. Well, it's a matter of where you live, you know. And there's just no competition. There's no options. It's Charter Communications. I used Charter in Vegas when we lived there, and I had screaming internet. But right here where I live, Charter is complete. I mean, like I said, the download speed is good, and for the majority of the people, that's all they care about. I do that so often, every day. Well, I mean, depends on what country you're in there, Morpheus. Some countries have much more affordable prices. Yeah, Sweden's got incredible internet. Sweden is actually #1 in the world, isn't it? Alright, Steven, take it easy. Thanks for swinging by. Switzerland? Yeah, that's exactly what I do every day. You would think. I don't know where Japan is at. I do know that Sweden ranks really, really high internationally. Good lord, man. I just dropped down to 600 for that little tick. No, DD2 will still go there, Toto. DD2 is a free-to-play game. There's always going to be people playing DD2. Every free-to-play game is always going to have somebody playing as long as the servers are up. And the servers aren't going anywhere. You know? We're moving up by Spokane, Washington, which has very good offerings and competitors. There's choices of ISPs to choose from, which is a good thing. When there's, like, Charter has no competition in my area. So with no competition, we all know how it is, you know, with any business that has no competition. Their service they could care less about because there's no competitor. They give you this, so what are you gonna do? Go to DSL? You know, when you complain about it. I've actually looked at it. The DSL here is complete poo as well. The DSL is way worse than what I've got, to be honest. Am I gonna play DDA instead of DD2? Or I'll play a bit of both for sure. You guys know I've got DD2 in my blood. I mean, not just DD2, DD1 as well. I mean, I'll when DDA releases, obviously I'm going to play a crap load of DDA. It's the new shiny stuff. But I'll still be playing DD1 and DD2. Soon enough. Is that low orbiting satellite? Everyday Wanderer. I remember reading about that. We just needed to go live. The whole Elon Musk thing. Could launch summer 2020. Man, that would be so incredibly awesome. Low orbiting satellites are bad for astronomy and other services. Just don't look at the stars, Danny. No more star searching for you. You hope they burn up like Elon's joints. The little... Now, all I know is what their press releases have said, but their press releases are talking about how low their ping is going to be. How they expect to have like 1 ms pings. I hope so too, George. Extra characters equals extra fun. I would love to see more characters come relatively quickly to DDA after launch. Well, they're bad right now, but we don't have the low orbiting stuff. All we know is what they're saying they're going to be able to provide. And they're saying they're going to be able to provide extremely low latency. That's terrible. There, Stefan. Terrible. I'm an old man. I'm not no young whippersnapper like you are. Cut me some slack. Alright, sorry y'all, I'm back. The wife had a funny. I'd be doing a lot better if my internet wasn't complete crap today, Kragus. This is actually going to be my last map. It's a super short stream today because my internet keeps dropping. My bit rate keeps dropping to nothing. And that sucks. See, what do we get? Oh, ho, ho! Yay! It's missing defense rate, but that right there is by far the best rock I have seen yet. Yay! I wish it had defense rate on it. But I can throw points into defense rate. It's a shiny, shiny! I'm thinking that has to go on my auras. I can't give up the defense rate stat on my apprentice. 90 fort for my auras, though, plus the power and the range. Oh, yeah. We're going to have some big boy auras now. In fact, let's look at them. Where's that thing? What does that take me up to? What am I at now for range? Let me look. I'm at 209 right now. 287? Oh my god! 326 power, 287 range. I'm going to have to put some points into defense rate. Let's check out the range here now. I don't know if it's retroactive or not, so let me just slap it down and look at it. That's not too shabby, huh? I don't know if that's Cookie Binger quality range right there, but that's not bad. It's getting there. It's a boost to straight up percentage boost to all your stats, Hannes. Does it have a different name? Oh crap, I can't look now. I'm headed out anyway. Let me say bye to these folks. Because you're comparing a finished product to an early beta, Stefan, is probably why, would be my guess. Thank you so much for subscribing there, Kevin. I do appreciate it. Anyway, y'all, I appreciate you guys hanging out, but as you all know, it has been a shit show with the frame rate today. And it's out of my control, so sadly, we got a short stream going. I'm going to give it a little time, complain to the ISP, restart everything in the entire house, and then try to make it back later on Twitch. But just a complete trash tier frame rate today, and I do apologize for that. But anyway, thank you all an absolute ton for coming by. I do appreciate it very, very much. And I will see you all soon, hopefully later on today on Twitch. Thanks, y'all.